What's up, guys? The New York Jets have traded up to pick 130 to select safety Malachi Moore from Alabama, and you see some of his analytics and his snaps by alignment in front of you. And unlike our last pick, our guy Smith, who we're hoping improves, let's not kill him too much just yet. But the analytic profile is significantly better. I mean, you see he's in like minimum 75th percentile to like 98th percentile in coverage grade, run defense grade, missed tackle rate, forced incompletion rate, average depth of run tackle. You really like the missed tackle rate there as well, and pretty versatile at the collegiate level, where majority of his snaps coming as a deep safety, followed by a pretty close split between box and slot, and then some like they call it defensive line. A lot of times that's just when a guy comes up and presses or blitzes. Uh, so I think he is like many collegiate safeties coming out as a slot slash strong safety hybrid. That's how a lot of these guys come out at the collegiate level. And per Dane Brugler's The Beast, he is 5'11, 197, 23 and a half years old, by the way, multiple time captain. This is per Dane Brugler. Moore doesn't have difference making size or athletic traits, but he is tough, instinctive player who can defend the run and play with just enough range and coverage. He projects best as a post or half field safety in zone, which would allow him to patrol, work top down, and be a solid NFL contributor. So at this point in the draft, you're not necessarily expecting a day one starter, but with the Jets safety spot next to Cisco being so wide open, I do think he should be competing for that job with, Tony Adams or Isaiah Oliver. I'll be interested to see if the new regime views Jarek Bernard Converse as a corner or a safety, because that was up in question. And I do think we talked about it yesterday. What does the Azariah Thomas pick mean for Stevens? I think Stevens is a corner. We talked about those A, B, or C options. I think it's option B, where AZ Thomas was just too good to pass up on their board. They had him too highly ranked, and he's probably going to be a sub package special teamer, number 4 corner for probably his first 2 seasons. And when Stevens' contract is up, they're hoping that he can play opposite Sauce Gardner. I would guess, it's just my guess, who knows, is the plan for Azariah Thomas. But unlike corner, there is an immediate path for a safety to be drafted and to start, particularly Moore, who he's going to be, 24 years old when the season starts. And he had a long collegiate career. So he's someone who's like super smart too, that maybe the ceiling isn't as high, but maybe he comes in more pro ready where he could be an immediate contributor. Obviously, any player at this point, you're going to hope can help on special teams. So safety, if we're assuming Stevens was a corner, was one of the team's biggest remaining needs, I would expect defensive line to be addressed next. And we'll talk ball soon. Oh, by the way, the trade package, I haven't seen what it cost to move up yet, but maybe I'll put that in the pinned comment if I find out in the next few minutes here. Thanks for watching. Go Jets.